Hi, how are you? I am Dr. Anil Shirsagar from Shivaji Arts, Commerce and Science College, Kannad. Today we are focused on the topic Bentham and Hooker system of the classification. In the taxonomy, these two persons, Bentham and Hookers, they propose the system of classification. It is one of the natural system of classification and which is based on the important characters of the plants. Even today, this system is being followed in India, United Kingdom, and several other Commonwealth countries. It is also used in a number of herbaria and botanical gardens all over the world. It is well known and widely accepted classification of the seeded plants. It was proposed by the two English botanists, George Bentham in 1884 and Sir Joseph Dalton Hooker, born in 1817 and died in 1911. Their systems of the classification was purely published in the Genera Plantarum in different 3 volumes, and they had described 97,205 species of the seeded plants in the 202 orders. Now it referred to as different kinds of the in the different segregated into different families. The Bentham and Hooker's classification of the plants, the present day orders were referred to as cohorts and the families and the orders. These are the two persons that is the backbone of this taxonomy, George Bentham and Joseph Dalton Hooker, who written that book that is Genera Plantarum in the 3 different volumes. These are the two persons. They elaborate the system of the natural system of the classification of the plants in the angiosperm taxonomy. So this is the outline of the Bentham-Hooker system of classification up to the series level. So as we know that the plant kingdom, which is divided into two main branches, that is non-flowering plants and the flowering plants, we can call it as the cryptogamia or the cryptogames and phanerogamia or the phanerogames. So let us see the different kinds of the such a segregation. So phanerogames, mainly we are focusing on the phanerogames. Phanerogames are divided into 3 classes: Dicotyledoni, or it is also called Dicotyledonous; Gymnospermi, that is Gymnosperms; and Monocotyledoni, that is Monocotyledonous plants. Dicotyledons means the seeds with 2 cotyledons. Gymnospermi, where the seeds are naked, and in Monocotyledon, where the having single cotyledon with the seed. So dicotyledon is subdivided into 3 subclasses, that is Polypetalae, Gammapetalae and Monoclimati. Polypetalae again divided into series. There are 3 different series, that is Thalamiflori, then DCflori and calciflori, and it is later on having the different orders, that is Thalamiflori having 6 orders with 34 families, DCflori having 4 orders with 22 families, calciflori having 6 orders with 27 families. So here in Polypetalae, where the petals are get free, and it is divided into 3 such a different series with the families and orders. Now let us see about Gammapetalae, that is the second subclass of the dicotyledon, that is segregated into 3 different series again, that is series Inferi, Heteromeri and Bicarpellati. So here Inferi having divided into 3 orders with 9 families, Heteromeri having 3 orders with 12 families, and Bicarpellate having 4 orders with 23 families. Monoclimati again divided into the series, different series, that is Curvembry, multi-ovulate aquataceae, multi-ovulate terrestris, microembry, daphnes, then uh, Aclamatospori and unisexuals and corona anomaly. So again it is having the different families. It is not divided into orders. Then later on the group, that is monocotyledons, that is a class monocotyledon, divided into the series directly into the series, that is Microspermi, that is Epigyne, Coronari, Calcini, Nudiflori, Apocarpi and Glumaceae. So these are the different outlines of the classification of the proposed by the Bentham and Hookers up to the series level. Now let us see about the particular outline in brief. So outline in brief of the Bentham Hooker system. The classification is based on the seeded plants, which are divided into 3 classes. Just I told you, that is dicotyledony, Gymnospermi and the monocotyledony. So that dicotyledony, the seeds of the dicotyledonous plants contains 2 cotyledon, leaves shows the reticulate venation, flowers are the tetramerous to pentamerous, having the 4 or 5 members in the various floral whorls respectively. It includes 3 subclasses, that is Polypetalae, Gammapetala and Monoclimati. Subclass first, Polypetalae, that is having the plants, flowers with free petals come under the Polypetalae. The flowers are with distinct calyx and corolla. It is further divided into 3 series, that is Thalamiflori, DCflori and Calciflori, just we focus earlier. Now series Thalamiflori having, it includes the plants having the flowers with dome or the conical type of the thalamus. Ori superior, and Thalamiflori, which includes the 6 orders with 34 families. The family Malvaceae is placed in the order Malvales. So let us see the another series, that is DCflori. It includes the flowers having the prominent disc. The disc will be a disc-shaped thalamus which is present below the ovary, and the ovary is superior. This DCflori is divided into 4 orders with the 23 families. Calciflori includes the plants having flowers with cup-shaped thalamus. Ovary is superior or maybe inferior in sometimes. Half inferior is also reported. Calciflori includes the 5 orders and 27 families. The family Fabaceae is placed in the order Roses. That is one of the example of this. Now let us see about the Gammapetalae. The plants having the flowers with the petals, and these petals are united either partially or completely fused to one another, that are placed, all these such kinds of plants are placed in the under the Gammapetalae. The sepals and petals are distinct. Gammapetalae is further divided into 3 series: inferi, heteromeri and the bicarpellate. Series inferi, the flowers are epigynous and ovary is inferior in that particular series. Inferi includes 3 orders and 9 families. The family Rubiaceae is one of the example which is placed on under the order Rubiales, and Asteraceae in the order Astrales. Now let us focus about the heteromeri, series heteromeri. The flowers are hypogynous and ovary is superior, and more than 2 carpels. Heteromeri includes 3 orders with the 12 families. Then bicarpellate, the flowers in that particular series, the flowers are hypogynous and the ovary is superior with 2 carpels. Only bicarpellate includes the 4 orders and 24 families. The family Solanaceae is one of the example which is placed under the order Polymoniales. Then Monoclimati, that we also call it as the Apetalae or the The plants having the flowers with the single whorls of the perianth, which is placed under the Monoclimati. The flowers are incomplete in this particular subclass. The sepals and petals are distinguished and they are called as perianth. Tepals are present into two whorls. Sometimes both whorls are absent. That Monoclimati includes the 8 series with the 36 different families. The family 4BAC is placed in the particular series, that is unisexual. Then Gymnospermi, that is the member of the class that is having the naked ovules or the seeds are naked, ovary is absent, and Gymnospermi is includes 3 families, Nitaceae, Coniferaceae and Cycadaceae and many more. But this is that then in monocotyledons where the seeds are the monocotyledonous plants contain only one kind of the cotyledon. Leaves are where showing the parallel venation. Flowers are trimerous, having 3 members of the members in the various floral whorls. The plants have the fibrous root system, and the monocotyledon having the 7 series and 34 families. The family Muses is one of the example which is placed in the series Epigyne, and Ericaceae is placed in the Calcine. Then now let us focus about the merits and demerits of the Bentham and Hooker system. First of all, we focus on the merits of the Bentham and Hooker system. So Bentham and Hooker system of the classification is one of the most natural system which is based on the actual examination of the particular specimens. The description of the plants is quite accurate and reliable. As it is one of the easy system to follow, it is used as a key for the identification of the plants in the Kew herbarium and several other herbaria of the world. Although this system is natural, most of the aspects of this system shows the affinity to the modern concept of the evolution. For example, the order Ranels, which is the first order in the arrangement of the plants, has been given a primitive position in this system. Recent taxonomists finding also indicate that the members of the Ranels are the most primitive living organism. The placement of the monocotyledon after the dicotyledon also appears to be in accordance with the evolutionary trends. These are the certain merits of the system, Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Now let us focus about the demerits of the Bentham and Hooker system of classification. The placement of the Gymnospermi in between the dicotyledon and the monocotyledon is an error of this particular system. Several important floral characters have been neglected in this system. Advanced family like Orchidaceae has been considered as a primitive among the monocotyledonous, and it is placed at the beginning of the system. In this system, some closely related families have been separated and placed under the different groups. For example, all the families of the series Curvembri of the Monoclimati is related to the Caryophyllaceae of the series Thalamiflori or the Polypetalae, but they are separated into the particular group. So thanks for watching this video lecture. I am very thankful to those who have watched this particular video tutorial. So thanks for watching everyone, and if you not subscribe my channel, please subscribe Botanical Education. Thank you.